Hello and welcome back to the Triton LEGO Railway layout. The main layout is still under reconstruction, and this is the area that comes straight after the main super train station, which is the signal box and the engine shed. So I'm going to be showcasing these two segments together in this one video because I need these two segments together in order to gauge how these are going to look whilst they are next to each other. So the footpath continues on from the super train station through the signal box and into the segment where the shed is. I was thinking about something with the road over on that end, and that technically kind of stopped. Even then, I was going to try and do something behind the engine shed itself, but that is an area that you would very rarely see at shows. So for now, that is empty. But it's more so just to showcase what this now looks like on proper 32 by 32 base plates. To anyone who is new to the channel, my layout was previously built on rectangular shaped base plates, and it was interesting for the sakes of storage and budget stuff. But it was ultimately a problem, and I tried to cut the base plates down to a certain size. An accident happened in the process, and now I've completely abandoned that plan, and I'm now going to be rebuilding it to fit on normal LEGO base plates. This is presenting its own issues, but at the same time I still think it is much better, and it is much better alone for how the track is sitting on the base plates. The main visual difference is more so with the signal box area than the shed area. The shed stretch is basically the same, it's just two track pieces shorter in length. It's the same dimensions, everything is exactly the same in the same place. So we're going to focus more so now on the signal box area. And this footpath in particular is something I am very pleased with. So fellow LNUI member Levi suggested using something like this for another layout plan. And after purchasing the tiles to give it a go, I went ahead with it, and this looks really cool. Previously, it was a bunch of random size and shaped light grey tiles, and it looked a bit random. It was actually very awful, especially in comparison to this. This is so much cleaner, and I am very pleased with the result. Now, this, of course, goes over the track and has a dedicated area to where the road will meet up with the car parking area. That will be situated in the super train station. So the signal box has been rebuilt slightly. The step area and kind of the main structure as a whole has been rebuilt so it can be removed from the base plates. This is something that I need to be taking in more so when it comes to the rebuild, and this is the same for the main structure for the shed as well. So this can come apart in a few areas, and there are a few tiles and plates on the base plates themselves that show where the signal box now sits. Again, same goes for the walls of the shed. This is so I can break it down in a much easier way when it comes to putting this in the box for storage and transportation. Previously, this was all built up to be solid and would sometimes bash around in the box during travel, and there would be a few parts where it would be a bit broken, and it was just a great inconvenience. But now this can be broken down a lot more, and again, it's much better for the sake of storage, and it's ultimately just been built better. Things just look a little bit more tidier with how it's all been put together. And this is, again, something I need to be considering more so when it comes to the reconstruction of my layout. So like I said, this is a stretch that is basically the same when it came to the rebuild. There's only a few real differences, more so in terms of how it's actually been put together than visual differences. But at the same time, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. There are some things that I saw and thought, yeah, this definitely needs improving. It was more so than just putting the layout onto new base plates. It was a great opportunity to touch up a few areas, make things look better, and yeah, there are a few more areas on the layout that still need this TLC, and I am very much looking forward to it. I must admit this was a bit of a drag because this is stuff I've already built, and I'm basically taking it apart in some areas and rebuilding it again. So it was like, I've already built this, but, it's something that has to happen. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.